So they're going to go get him from across the street?
While they're waiting, maybe I should apologize real quickly because I'm low on electrolytes and I'm going to be sipping this fermented owl urine throughout the show. And I want to apologize now for doing that. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, owl urine doesn't taste as good as you think it would.
Are y'all gonna force people to get the vaccinations? I mean, what are y'all gonna do there?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to force you to do, because I can see by your sunken eyes you don't have enough iron in your blood. You're losing blood. And so what I want you to do for me is I want you to save your feces, and I want you to leave it out in the sun. And then I want you to just sprinkle that on your oatmeal in the morning, and you'll thank me. You'll thank me for it. Trust me.
Less attractive to girls. Like, do I think I don't like girls? Nah, I do think I like girls, but am I fucked up in the head sexually? Yeah, I've been fucked up in the head sexually for 20 years. I've been checked out of the game. I just tried to be a rapper. It didn't work out.
RFK Jr.
This is why we've got to stop with the goddamn vaccines.
Is there anything that you've said or done right after sex to get rid of the opposing
No, dude,
party?
I'm not mean enough. I just sit there and despair and
You just feel disgusting.
yeah. Usually it's better like if it's at their house. You can just get up and leave.
Yeah.
I feel you, brother.
Fuck.
When I know Cheryl wants to make love, I have a panic attack. I worry I can't finish, you know. Guys know this. After about 6 months, it's really hard to finish. You know, you've got to find things in your life, you know, that you can take to the bedroom and fantasize. Take, for example, me right now. I've been having some fantasies about this woman in the front row, and I feel horrible about it. But I can take that with me and hopefully finish later. So try that, my friend.
There's a little health advice from the great.
I love you. I love you.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Tony. I have to apologize because I'm doing my amends, and secrets keep us sick, and I want to apologize to this woman for sexualizing her like that. The whole time he was talking, I was having a fantasy, and it's just not right, and I apologize. She was laying on a bed in my mind, not clothed at all. And I was above her, and I just Louis C.K'd all over her, and I just want to say I'm sorry to you.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. The new Director of Health. Is that the title? Director of Health?
Unfortunately, the fantasy didn't stop there, Tony. I then brought her into a tub to clean off my mess, and I was massaging her breasts, of course, and I began to get aroused again. I thought, God damn it, RFK, can you this is someone's daughter, God damn it. But I couldn't help myself, and I apologize to you, miss.
Wow. Oh, she says you're forgiven.
Well, you may not when you hear about the rest of my fantasy. You see, no, please, just let me finish, and please don't laugh. I'm trying to make amends here, and secrets do keep us sick. Then what happened was, in my fantasy, of course, she had asked me to tuck my genitalia down under myself so I look like a lady in the front. And then she said that I look like a pretty girl, which, of course, brought a tear to my eye because it was something I always wanted to hear. And then, of course, she came from behind me and kicked me in the nutsack, and I ejaculated immediately. But, by the way, I'll be right back. I have to change. I'll be right back.
I get like at least 3 or 4.
You eat 3 or 4 donuts daily.
Yeah.
RFK Jr., what do we think about 3 or 4 daily donuts?
Well, it depends what kind you're talking. What sort of donut are you talking about?
That's a good question. Are there certain donuts?
There's definitely a bunch of. They make actually a delicious bison donut by me, and those are actually quite healthy. By the way, here I have some kangaroo meat if you want to take a bite off that.
You actually have kangaroo
That's,
meat?
kangaroo meat. It's really high in vitamin Q if anybody's interested in trying. All right.
Nice.
Something about RFK Jr. I don't even laugh. I go directly to cracking the fuck up. It's pretty special.
I can't believe my hero is on stage right now.
You're a big. Is there? Have you?
I've never been vaccinated, and like my mom. You're like my mom's biggest hero too.
All right. I like to hear that. Have you tried any owl urine? This cures measles, mumps, and I'm hoping herpes. Please God. Please God. Herpes. Oh. Take away the itch.